Hello my viewer, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kate and I do crochet, and today I'm back with another stitch, and here is it. It has some ribbing on top. It's only clearly seen when looking from the side. You can see this ribbing. This stitch is called camel stitch, and it's the one that we are doing today. So we start. To start this, we need a hook, and here is mine, a 4.0, and yarn. Here is my yarn. This is color gray of chunky, and so we start. To start this, we make a slip knot, and for our beginners, I want to demonstrate how to do a slip knot. Here is the end of the yarn, and here is the rest of the yarn. So holding your hand, you make a circle, a big circle, leaving this end a bit longer. So this side, you take it under and you pick it from above, and there is your slip knot. Now you bring it closer to make a small size of it, and so we start. With this stitch, you make a chain of your desired size. There is no multiple of any number that we are doing, so you make a chain of your desired size. I feel so good when working with chunky. It grows very fast, one, and two, it just feels good to work with this yarn. Here is my chain, and now we start the first row. To start this, we want to skip the first two chains, this one and this one, and on the third we make a half double crochet. If you're a beginner and you do not know how to make a half double crochet, please check on my previous videos. I have a tutorial for that, and that will guide you well. So we yarn over, go to the third chain of the third stitch of the chain, and we make a half double crochet. You have 3 loops on your hook. You yarn over and go through all of them, and that's how you do a half double crochet. Again, we do the same to the next stitch. There you are. So you do this to the end of the row. If you are new here, it's your first time to visit, please subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, press the bell, and keep coming back for more of these tutorials. We learn together, we keep warm together, using just yarn and a hook. So continue doing this to the end. And to those who belong to this channel, Please give me a like and leave a comment. Let's keep growing together and doing this together. So I'm almost the end of my chain. I'm on my last chain. I do a half double crochet. That is my first row. Just a half double crochet, and now to turn we chain 2 and now turn. Now here we need to be very keen, very keen. On top here you see there are 2 loops, if I can call them. There is this side, this one, and now there is here the front side, which will be actually our back. And all this stitch we shall be working from this side. So we are not going to be working on any of these, but on this side, just beneath those 2, there are other loops here. As you can see, this one. So these are the ones that we shall be working on, so that this ribbing is going to be formed by these 2 loops that you are going to leave. So it's like we are going to be pushing these 2 loops to this side. We shall be pushing them to form on this side. So we begin this. You've chained 2 and then we turn. Now we are going to do half double crochets on this. So we yarn over, you get this loop. Now we are pushing this to the back. So you do a half double crochet. Again to the next. Be keen not to skip. You do half double crochet, half double crochet. So on this side, that's how it looks like, and I just want to show you before we continue how it looks on the other side. So when we turn, now we can see the stitches that we were pushing, they are forming a rib. This one, it's ribbing. So we continue doing this. You make a double crochet on that loop. I just want to go on a slow motion so that you can get every bit of it. Again, you see this side, it's forming a rib. If you make it, it's actually very neat. So we continue. And I like this stitch on scarves, on neck warmers, very pretty on beanies and all that. So keep going, keep doing this to the end of this row. Make sure you do not skip any of these loops, because we do not want to reduce the size. no increase, no reduction. And now we are going to do a half double crochet on top of this. Now this is our wrong side, it's just plain like that. But now our right side, wow, it's forming very nice. You see it, it's very nice. Wow, it's very nice from viewing it from the side. So now I want to show you how to do the next row. As I told you, we are only working from this side. There is no time that we shall be working from this side. So to continue with this, we chain 2, and now we are going to be working in a way that it will look like we are working from our left hand, but it's actually working on right hand. So now in one half double crochet like this, again there are 2 loops. There is this loop, I don't know if you can see, this loop and this loop. So now we shall be picking only the diagonal, the one that is going that way, leaving this one. So to show you on this, we are going to skip this one, this first half double crochet, because of the chain 2, and on to the next we have this and this. So we work on this that is diagonal, and we pick it and finish our half double crochet. I want to do that again so that you can get your yarn over to the next half double crochet that we did. Check the diagonal loop, this one, and you work a half double crochet on it that way, and you finish your half double crochet. Continue doing this, picking only the diagonal loop, which is actually above the other, and you keep going to the end. I'm doing it on a slow motion so that you can see the loop that I'm picking. We continue doing this. And now before we continue, I just want us to look on the other side and see what is happening there. You can see it. These are the 2 loops that we are leaving. Actually, the ones that are on top here, we are now pushing them to this side. You see it? Yes, it's forming like that. So you continue. You should be enjoying this by now. Make it loose and not too loose and not too tight, so that it can be easy when picking the loops. If you are practicing this for the first time, I advise you to use this chunky yarn. It will just work perfectly for you. Or Winter King. This I did with Winter King, and it is also forming nicely. So do this to the end. So I'm nearing to the end of this row. I just want us to finish this row and begin the next row. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Scroll down, leave a comment, and yeah, we shall be fine. And now we are at the end of this row. You can decide to pick this loop or do a normal half double crochet on top of this chain 2 that we did. And as for me, I choose to do on top of this chain so that it keeps the edge smooth. So I do a half double crochet at the end here. And there it is. You can see it forming. You see? So we continue. So with this stitch, you only repeat those rows, the first row and the second row. So now when we chain 2, we are going to be repeating this row. So let's do that. Our chain 2. Now remember, we are working from this side, the wrong side, all through. You remember the first row we were picking only the loops behind here, only these loops, not on top here, because we want this to go on that other side. So let's do this. Continue doing this to the end. Please share this video with your friends, with your family, yeah, and crochet together with them, especially during this time of pandemic where we are mostly staying at home. Keep doing something. Don't just sit at home and do nothing. This can be really fun. Do it with your family. Yeah, and it shall be well. It's a very neat stitch where you do not struggle doing it. It just comes out perfectly. We are nearing to the end of this row. Sorry, I picked two. This is our second last, and now to the last stitch, which is our chain 2 that we did. Here it is, if you can see this one. We make a double crochet on top of that, and here is the wrong side and the right side. You can see the 3 lines. Very nice. So we do another row just for it to stick in your mind and to be able to do it comfortably. So we said we skip this first half double crochet because of this chain 2, and on to the next we pick only the diagonal loop. So let's do this. We keep doing this because it's doable and it's fun. You can try this and make a scarf or a neck warmer or a hat. It just comes out so perfectly. Keep going, keep going. I just hope you shared this with your friend, with your family, and you are doing this together. Yes, do this together and enjoy every bit of it. Crochet is fun, especially when you are doing it with your friends, with your family. Yes, if you want to pass time, this is a great idea. You can pass your time doing this. You can actually hold this work like this, facing away from you, so that you pick it from that side and bring it up. It is all the same. It doesn't matter which side your work is facing, as long as you're picking only the correct loop. And here I approach the end of this row. I'm on the last row. I'm on the second last stitch, and now we do half double crochet at the end here. And there it is. You see? And that's it. The wrong side and the right side. This is it. So thank you for viewing this video to the end. Please stay here and keep coming back for more of this. Goodbye for now.